Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As as we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's going for it all. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown LSU! And once he got loose, it was all over. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
I love the aggressive play calling here on this opening drive. All the way down the field, scoring a touchdown, then going for it for 2 points. That is a statement.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Running toward the tape. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Missouri! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go. He's going for the big play. Intercepted. At the 40, there he goes. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Looking for a man. It's Cook. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking to throw it. Going for it all. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Throws to the back. He's got him this time. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing angle routes, especially against man coverage. You know you've got your running back one-on-one with that linebacker, and that's a play your running back should win every time.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Using the quick game. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll try to tack on 2. Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you
throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. The 50, the 40, at the 20. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. LSU quick to the line.
Just work something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Smashes through. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play on. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Hurt Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Snap it to the back. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the run, now to throw. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Fair catch called for and made. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out.
And he's running in the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Cook. Unloads to the right. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Looking for the 2-point try. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and they now lead by 5. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Grab near the sticks. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
LSU right back to the line. Direct snap. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes his connection. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. They'll go with a direct snap. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to it. The ball's free. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Using his feet to buy time. Got a man. It's Cooper. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Quarterback will audible. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly. On target to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The give to the lone running back. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Move the chains with that completion now on 1st down. He wants to throw. Still looking on the move. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Direct snap. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Looking for a huge play. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing a turnover.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. LSU quick to the line.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. He gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Touch pass on the run. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The short hands, it's Burden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, it's Cook. He's right on target. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, they're able to get the negative play. Great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mengo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to...
And he breaks into the open. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And back to the air on second down. This time on target. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
To the air, it's Cook. Coming after it. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Steps away. He'll turn it loose out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Why not double the try total and go for two? Quarterback checking the play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the two, and the lead stays at 5. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of...
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. Off he goes. He's at the 10. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking for the end zone on 2nd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my...
Touchdown, LSU! They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. It's caught for the 2. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his back in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the...
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. Fair catch called for and made. Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Floating away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down now after the sack. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got the back in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Immediately fired.
Fourth and game.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Touchdown, Tiger. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So not even the pass interference could stop that play. They'll decline the penalty, and they have the touchdown. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David? Looking for a deep man. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. At the 35, he's loose. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been